Hi everyone, and welcome to Gwyn Collects. Hello everybody, today I am back with another haul video. This is my January haul video, and I have quite a few nice figures to show you all today. So I have some vinyl to show you and some figures to show you. I think that'll be pretty much it. Maybe, oh, some tapestries as well. Got some merch today. It's been a while since I showed a merch in one of these hauls because I feel like I've just been buying so many figures, but I think there aren't a ton of figures in this video. Actually, that's a lie. There's quite a few figures in this video, but we're gonna move fast so I can show you all of the cool figures, all of the cool vinyl, and all of the cool merch that I've picked up this month. So yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get right into my January haul. So first up this month, we have an addition to my Kaguya-sama collection. I don't know if you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Kaguya-sama Love is War. It is one of my favorite anime of all time, and Chika is one of my favorite anime characters of all time. So I collect basically everything Chika related, and because of that love, I also collect every single scale figure that comes out. So I own every scale figure that's been released from Kaguya-sama, and I plan on owning every scale figure that's going to be released. So to add to that collection, we have Miss Hayasaka Ai. This figure is made by Amakuni, one of my favorite manufacturers recently. I've just been loving their work. All the stuff they've been putting out for pre-order. I recently got two Makoto figures from Amakuni, and I'm actually obsessed with them. They do such good work. I'm just in love. So anyway, loving Amakuni right now, and this Hayasaka is no exception. She looks absolutely stunning. Like, everything about this figure is gorgeous. It's a pretty simple figure, but they just really nailed it. Like, you guys know I'm a sucker for just like scale figures that just nail it. Where it's just simple pose, simple character, simple outfit, but just the whole package just comes together so beautifully. I'm such a sucker for figures like that, and this is definitely a figure like that. First of all, love the base. They went with like a really cute, clear Kaguya-sama Love is War. It says, I think, love. The cursive that they wrote is kind of like in ribbons, and it's a bit hard to read, but I'm pretty sure it says love with a question mark. And then it has just a little purple heart coming off the base. Really cute, nice, simple base that I really like. As for Hayasaka, her shading is gorgeous. Her sculpt looks fantastic. She's quite big. I would say she's closer to a 1/6 scale than a 1/7 scale, but she's super gorgeous, super big. Her bag is so detailed. It just like hangs in her hand, and you can actually change out her bag charm for either a cute little chibi Kaguya or a panda. I'll literally be so offended if any of you guys don't use the Kaguya one, because the Kaguya one is obviously far superior. Like, who wouldn't want a cute little chibi cat Kaguya charm on their bag? I literally have one in real life, so you have to use the Kaguya charm, obviously. It just drapes in her hand, but the detailing on it is so gorgeous, so nice. She has little buttons on her bag too. Just everything looks so good, right down to the very minute details like the zippers. Her brown sweater looks really nice. Her dress is obviously simple, but really cute. She has a necklace on that looks really nice. It's just like a pearly pink necklace. And then obviously her face is perfect. Her eyes have a really nice gloss to them. Her hair is shaded really nicely. And it has a pretty nice sculpt to it. Nothing too crazy, but it's just clean. It just looks good. Even like her nails are painted blue, and her hand is really nicely sculpted. All in all, I'm so impressed with the quality of this figure. I think she looks just perfect. I have heard quite a few people got theirs decapitated in the mail. I luckily did not suffer that fate, and my Hayasaka did not come decapitated, but that is one problem. Obviously they didn't package her properly, and yeah, just be careful when you're getting her. I would recommend, if you want to pick her up from shops such as AlltheAnime, because AlltheAnime will replace figures that come broken. So I would still highly recommend her, even if there's a chance she'll come decapitated, as long as you get her from a reputable shop that will replace her if she comes broken. But yeah, all in all, so thrilled with this figure. Highly recommend. Her price is really good right now too. I think she's about like 15,000 yen currently. I see her going for in stock and on pre-owned. Definitely pick her up. You will not regret it. She is a beautiful figure. Next up, we have a figure that I forgot to put in my haul video last month. You can literally see it in the background of the haul video while I'm filming, and I never talked about it. I even went like after I film, I usually don't film my B-roll the same day I film like the video. I went and I like filmed my B-roll, and I filmed B-roll of this figure. And then when I went to edit my haul video, I realized that I didn't show her in the haul. So yeah, I got the Shuten Doji, the Quest-Q Shuten Doji, the Erei Matsuri version. I think it's like her festival version. And I think this figure, oh my god, this figure is gorgeous. So this is actually my first Shuten figure. I didn't have any before this. There's a bunch that I want. I really want Quest-Q's like original Shuten figure that they made. I've been on the hunt for that one for a while, but she's just hard to find, and I think her box is quite big. So like the shipping's expensive and the figure's expensive, and I'm just kind of like, you know? And she's big, like where would I even put her? I'm running out of space, you know? It's just one of those figures where like I do really, really want her, but I just never like find a good time to buy her, if that makes sense. But I did pre-order this one as soon as she went up for pre-order, like way back. I feel like she went up for pre-order like beginning of 2021. But I did get her, and she is so beautiful. I love her so much. Quest-Q always does a good job, in my opinion. I love, love, love their work. My holo that I got recently from them is also so stunning. And I love that they pick up a lot of Raita designs, because Raita is like one of my favorite Japanese artists. So just seeing all these Raita designs get picked up, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the Erika and Misa ni maid figures that they announced. Instant pre-orders. Like I've been wanting that Erika illustration to be made into a figure for like a million years. Like I'm so excited about those. But anyway, back to Shuten. If you didn't know, Raita is the original artist that designed the Shuten, so obviously she has a special place in my heart, even though I don't play Fate. Same with Murasaki, who I unboxed in my last video. Don't know Fate, but I do know Raita, so I can justify picking these figures up. But this Shuten is beautifully detailed. I really, really love their use of metallic paint on her. I just think it's very well done, very cleanly painted, and just adds so much more depth to the figure that I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of companies sleep on the metallic paint. Alter used it on Murasaki too, and it just looked so good. I'm definitely a fan of figures that use metallic paint. I love her nails. They're so, like, beautiful. Just slay, you know? Shuten is slaying. She's the definition of slay. Maybe literally, I don't play Fate. I think she's evil. I don't know. Definition of slay, though. Slays both literally and with her style. But yeah, I'm obsessed with her. I love her huge flowy sleeves. I've heard some people don't like them because they have the like phobia of holes. And I gotta ask, is this a real phobia? Is this really real? Like I always hear people talk about it, but I'm like, is it real? Like please tell me in the comments, like do you have the phobia of holes? It's like trip-hop phobia or something? Or is it just like a made up, like I feel like BuzzFeed wrote about it or something like back in the early 2000s, and then everyone's like, oh my god, yeah, that's me. Like I just can't fathom being scared of holes. You know? I don't know. Like I can see them being gross, but I just like frilly sleeves? I don't know. Is this a bad take? Let me know. Let me know if you have the fear and if you can't watch this section of the video because she has holes in her sleeves. Anyway, as for the rest of it, I think Shuten looks great. Her sculpt is gorgeous. Her legs look amazing. I'll tell you guys, she is wearing panties. You probably can't tell, but she is, even though it doesn't look like it. A lot of people have been curious about that. She is wearing them. And I don't think I don't think Quest-Q ever does. Oh my god, yes. Okay, I don't know if you guys just saw that, but ever since I got this figure, I haven't been able to get her fully on the base. But while I was just like wiggling her while I was talking, she went down finally on the base. Yeah, she was a pain in the ass to get on that foot peg. Like it's a nice metal foot peg. But damn, I could not get her on there. Like she's just been like half on it this whole time, but I finally got her on. Hooray. Anyway, sorry, what was I talking about? Regardless, she looks stunning. She looks beautiful. I love Shuten. I love all of her designs. I just think they're so like sexy and gorgeous. She's one of the few like sexy petite characters that I really like, that I feel like doesn't stray into lolly territory. You know, she's just like petite, but like obviously a woman. So I really, really like her. Her hat is magnetic, so it comes off if you don't want to display her with that. But I feel like she looks a little unbalanced without the hat. Like her hair looks flat. I feel like the hat just really balances out the very voluminous bottom of the figure. So I feel like she's meant to be displayed with it. But you can display her without if you desire. Her face looks great, the very kind of smug Shuten face. I love her little fang. She's very, very cute. Her hair is painted beautifully. Honestly, like the entire figure is painted beautifully. I love their use of like this clear ring, metallic paint. The shading on her is just super, super nice. All in all, just another beautifully executed figure. I feel like figure prices have risen substantially for sure, but I also feel like quality has really risen. A lot of companies just tend to really, really, really knock it out of the park now. And none of my older figures I feel like meet this incredible standard of quality that newer figures have. Maybe Alter figures. Alter has always had amazing quality, but just, I feel like the figures I've been getting recently, while they do cost more, are just beautiful. Like, just so clean. So well done. And I know maybe it's just a few companies that are getting better, but I think, while I don't think the price raises are completely proportional to the quality, there's definitely been an increase in quality at least. Unless we're talking about Nendoroids and Good Smile figures. I'm not going to get into that, but I feel like they've gone down in quality and substance. But anyway. Hopefully my lighting's not too weird today. I'm filming a lot earlier than I usually do, so the sun is kind of coming in through my window, but there's also like a tree, so it's like coming in mottled, kind of. Don't worry about my figures. Most of the time when the sun comes in, I do close my blinds, but just because I'm filming right now. And to be honest, what are you gonna do? Like, this is the only place my shelves fit, so we need a window here. Some sunlight might touch them sometimes. Oh my god, I know. Terrifying, but so far it's fine. So don't worry too much about the sun coming in. Most of the time my blinds are closed. All right, next up I have a figure that I'm hoping YouTube is not too mad about me having here. I might have to censor her just a touch in the B-roll, but it is the Skytube Mataro figure. I don't know her name exactly. It'll be in the description. I always link all of the figures I show in the description below, just so you guys know which figures I'm talking about, so you can go look down there. But this is a Skytube figure. I love Skytube figures. I've talked about it in the past on my channel. I have always loved Skytube figures, but I find recently a lot of their designs are just boring. Like, I'm just not into the designs they're making, but this one I am very much so into. I think she is absolutely stunning. I call her my Jesus figure because she's walking on water. But she is so gorgeous. She got delayed quite a few times. I think she was supposed to come out in November originally, and it got pushed until January. So it's been a long wait, because it was a long wait till, like, from when she went up for pre-order till November, and then the delay. But we finally have her, and she is just as beautiful as the prototype promised. As per usual for Alphamax, the manufacturer that makes Skytube figures, their figures are stunning. They're so well done. So yeah, I absolutely love her. I think she's gorgeous. I just loved her whole vibe when they put her up for pre-order. I think the main thing that really got me though was her gorgeous hair. Like, look at that hair. Actually insane. So many strands. They're all painted beautifully. They're all sculpted beautifully. You can barely even see where they're attached to each other. Like, it's just a masterclass in hair sculpt, to be honest. And then even like her hair in the front looks stunning, where it's pulled into the two twin tails. Her bangs are really, really nice. She only has one faceplate, I think. I think she only has one faceplate, because I don't think her front bangs come off. I didn't even try. So yeah, but her bangs are really, really, really pretty. I love them. Her gloves are gorgeous. Her dress is beautiful. They really nailed the wet look, which I think is actually pretty tricky to do, but they really nailed it using this clear material, and in parts they shaded it more white so that I think it looks a little bit more opaque than others, and it really sells the wet look on her, which I think is so cool. Her body sculpt is beautiful, as per usual for Skytube. If you take off her dress, which you can take off the whole dress, she looks stunning. Her body sculpt is, it's insanely gorgeous. Obviously I can't show that on YouTube. Maybe I'll post some pictures to my Patreon, because I can there, or you can look them up on my figure collection as well. But she is really, really stunning. Of course, her sculpt down there is beautiful. Skytube always does such a nice job with their Kuchi sculpts, and she is no exception. She looks stunning. I think they do the best sculpts in the business. I'm never disappointed with my Skytube figures. Her nips also look really nice. I've kind of tried to push her strap up a little bit for this video, but I have her displayed kind of with it dangling so you can see, like she's having a bit of a nip slip. And it just looks so pretty. I love her. I will say she's a little bit unstable. She does have metal foot pegs going into her one foot, but she's still a little bit unstable, and the foot pegs are pretty short. I don't know why Skytube always does this. I feel like they always make their foot pegs a little bit too short. And I know Hermaphroditos, which I may or may not have picked up the other night on pre-owned, has a leaning problem, and she has a similar pose to this, so I hope this figure doesn't have a leaning problem, but she might. Oh, one last thing. My only gripe with this figure, she's just perfection, but I have one gripe. Her legs are two different colors. You may not be able to tell, you might be able to tell in B-roll. You can tell in some lighting in real life, but her legs are definitely two different colors. This one is pink and this one is yellow, and you can definitely tell when she's kind of like under my room light at night. When she's in natural light you can't, but there are some lighting that you can definitely tell. The reason for that is these figures use two different types of plastic, I think, typically. So the main body of the figure will be in PVC, but anywhere that needs to be stronger, they use ABS, I think. So I'm gonna guess her leg, where the supporting rod is more pink because they used a different plastic than her other leg to add support on her supporting leg. That's my best guess, but yeah. And you can see where they divide. I'm pretty sure this is ABS and then the rest is PVC. So the more you know. But yeah, other than that, I think she's absolutely stunning. You really can't notice it that much that her legs are different colors, so I would still definitely recommend picking her up. I think she's about 18,000 yen or 20,000 yen. I got her with the Ami Ami bonus. I can't show that because she is more naked in that. So I can't show it on YouTube, but yeah, she is beautiful. Highly recommend picking her up if you like this figure, especially if you have the ballerinas, because they have like a water base as well, so I think they look really nice together. Or Hermaphroditos, I think she's gonna look amazing with her. So yeah, anyway, definitely recommend picking this figure up. Next up this month, I have two Mikus for you. The first being a doll. So this is the Harmonia Humming Miku doll that just came out by Good Smile Company. If you guys didn't know, I picked up the Holo doll a few months ago. Actually, my boyfriend got it for me for my birthday. But I pre-ordered, as soon as I started to get into these dolls, especially as soon as I got Holo, I knew I had to have Miku, so I pre-ordered Miku. In the process, also convincing Danielle to pre-order Miku. So yeah, super love this doll. She came in the mail and she is just stunning. Yeah, I'm sorry if you hear anything in the background. My mom is doing dishes right now, so. And it's like, I just don't ever film at this time, so anyway. Miku. The Miku doll here is actually so gorgeous. I know these Harmonia Humming dolls are kind of contentious. First for their design choices with the very long necks, giant heads, and kind of small bodies, but also for their price. Honestly, they're pretty big. Like, I have her in a sitting position right now. They're pretty big. Like, they're taller than a 1/7 scale figure, but they're not that big, and they are about $300 each. I think after shipping, this Miku cost me 30,000 yen total, which is about 300 Canadian dollars at the current exchange rate. So they are pretty expensive for the size of doll you get. But I really think they're such high quality. They're so beautiful. Like, her little hands have their nails painted. Ah! She's so cute. I have her sitting on my PC. I'll put like a photo or something of it so you guys can see, but I have her sitting on my PC and she looks so adorable there. She's so gorgeous. I love her so much. If you guys picked up Holo, you know you had to style Holo's hair yourself. This Miku actually comes with her hair pre-styled, and her bangs are like very crusty, like they're pre-styled bangs as well, and you can kind of brush them out with your fingers. I still kind of need to go through, I think, with a little comb and brush them out, but I did my best. So I was glad I didn't have to style her hair, because putting it into these twin tails I feel like would have been kind of tricky to get them right. So I'm glad it came pre-styled for me. Her face is so beautiful. Her eyes are so I love these Harmonia Humming dolls. I think they're just stunning dolls. Her outfit is made beautifully. It has lots of different fabrics, so her arm warmer things and her boots are like a PVC plasticky kind of fabric. And then her skirt and top are satin with some metallic bits here and there. Just really, really gorgeous stuff. Very, very well done. I'm so impressed. Her wig is beautiful. I love how long the twin tails are, so when she sits on my computer, they like hang over the side, and it just looks so pretty. Her hair accessories are really cute. Her headphones use like metallic paint, and it just looks really, really nice. So overall, I'm so pleased with this Miku doll. I think she's so cute. I love her. So I'm very, very happy to have added her to my collection. Next up, we have this gorgeous Miku. I did say I had 2 Mikus for you today. Ooh, she's kind of heavy, drifting off by herself over there. This is the, I don't know actually what she's called. This is a Miku by Max Factory. Again, I'll put it in the description. Apparently I don't know what any figure is called. It's like Osobin version or something like that. But this is a Miku by Max Factory that has been delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed. I'm pretty sure she was supposed to come out February of 2021. And then she got delayed by Good Smile. And she was one of the few figures that kind of got delayed into the void, where they were just like, we don't have a release month for this figure, period. But eventually in December of 2022, they were like, hey guys, remember this figure that you thought we forgot about? She's ready to be shipped. So I never pre-ordered this Miku. I bought her in stock after release, but I always had my eye on her. She was one that I wanted to pick up and then kind of forgot about, and then obviously Good Smile also forgot about it, but eventually she has come out, and as soon as I saw pictures of her in real life, I knew, yeah, you're coming home with me. So I picked her up, and she turned out just as gorgeous as usual. I was a little bit worried since she got so delayed that maybe there was like a production issue with her, but as usual, Max Factory delivers absolutely incredible quality. This figure is gorgeous. I love the base. I think that's one of my favorite parts about this figure is the cool base. I love that she's coming out of a phone. I just think that's like the most clever, fun idea. Probably one of my favorite bases in my whole collection. It's just so Miku, so much fun. I love it. As for Miku herself, she looks gorgeous. I love their use of metallics all over this figure. She's kind of like in a spacesuit type outfit. So I really love that they just went all in on the metallics and gave her just like super metallic hair, super metallic clothes. Just everything is so shiny and fun in this figure. She just looks so glossy. And I love, love, love that look for her. I feel like there's no other Miku figure like this. This is such a unique, fun Miku. The other thing I love about this Miku is her outfit. It is so cute. I love the hearts all over it, and I love the little heart butt window. This Miku has a very nice butt sculpt, which I think is really fun. And the little heart window just lets you see it so well. I think it's so cute and such a fun detail that they did. It just looks so good. But yeah, this Miku overall is just such a fun, cutesy figure. I'm just obsessed with her. That's really all I can say. Honestly, every figure in this video I'm obsessed with. She cost me about 16,000 yen, I think, from Omiyami, and her shipping was about $45, I think. So, not too bad. I think 20,000 yen for this figure total. Worth it to me, I think. So, I really, really love her. I'm so happy that she is mine and that Max Factory finally freed her from her production prison. And the last figure before I get into a few merch pieces is a Nendoroid who is very precariously balanced on the shelf, so I don't want to get him out right now because I dropped him like 10 times putting him in there. But it is the Vanitas Nendoroid. It finally came from the Tom US warehouse for me. Took forever, but he's here. And now I have him with my wonderful Nure Nendoroid. You guys know I'm not a huge Nendoroid fan. I don't buy a lot of Nendoroids, but I did have to pick up Nure and Vanitas because I love the anime. Fingers crossed we're getting a scale. Prisma Wing did announce a scale from the case study of Vanitas, but there has been no movement on that in a long time since they announced it, so who knows? I hope we still get one. But I do love, love, love these two Nendoroids. They're actually really, really cute. And that is saying a lot from someone who typically doesn't like Nendoroids. Vanitas is really cute. I love his little earring, and his pose options are really nice. His book comes with the chain, like a metal chain that attaches to his like there's like a little slot you slot it into in his pants, and it is the most cumbersome thing ever. It never stays in. It's so annoying. I actually hate it. Like posing this Nendoroid, you guys are getting one pose. I hope you're okay with that. You guys are getting one pose for this Nendoroid. You can look up pictures of the other poses because posing him is an absolute nightmare. Actually the worst thing I've ever had to do when it comes to Nendoroids. He's my worst Nendoroid to pose by far. That's why I don't even want to take him down. Like I don't even want to look at him. Like he actually makes me angry. As cute as he looks. God, was he a pain in the ass. Honestly, kind of in character for Vanitas, you know? But yeah, love him. I never want to have to pose him again. He's staying on that shelf forever. We're not going to talk about the absolute fury I felt trying to get him to balance on that shelf. Alright everybody, now for the vinyl speedrun, because I've picked up so much vinyl in the past few months that I haven't shown on my channel at all. And I thought it would be kind of fun to show you guys a few of my pickups, because I know there are some people on here that are interested in my vinyl collection. So I'm just going to set these on the floor. We got quite a few to show you all, so I'm going to do them pretty quick. Let's show this one first. So first one I picked up is the, I can never say their name right, Anamanaguchi Miku vinyl. So this is by Polyvinyl. Can you guys see it? Sorry, the light of the window is kind of reflecting on it. But this is by Polyvinyl. It is a teal vinyl. Can I open it? Oh, it's like taped shut. Okay, I'll show it in the B-roll. It is a teal vinyl, and I love the album art for it. So this is the song, that like classic Miku song that goes like, Miku, Miku, you can call me Miku. You know that one? The iconic song that is on this record. It's about 25 different versions of that song. So it's got the original song, and then it's got Japanese version, NES version, LLL remix, and then a bunch of remixes on side too. So like obviously if you don't like this song, then don't buy this. But even as a person that's not like the biggest fan of that song, I just needed this because the album art is gorgeous and the vinyl itself is beautiful. So super happy that I picked this one up. And this is my first time ever picking anything up from Polyvinyl, and the quality is insanely high and gorgeous. I love it. Next up I have Josee, the Tiger and the Fish. This is the original soundtrack, and this is from AlltheAnime, which is I think a UK shop. I wanted the UK variant, which is, since it's not sealed. Oh, this comes with like a book and everything too. I love these vinyl that come with like the art books and stuff. I literally live for it. But I wanted the AlltheAnime version because look at this vinyl, guys. It's hard to do this on your lap without damaging anything. Oh my god, why is this so tight? I think I put this in wrong. Look at how gorgeous this is. I wish it came with the like anti-static slip covers. They never do that, and I don't know why. I guess they want us to provide our own, but whatever. This is what the vinyl looks like. So it's clear with a blue and white kind of speckle. It's really gorgeous. It's super pretty. I love it. There was another variant of this that was like a tiger variant that I think Crunchyroll had it, and I thought it was like the ugliest thing I've ever seen. But actually I saw some people get it in real life, like in pictures on the anime vinyl subreddit, and it actually looked really cool. So I kind of ate my words on that one, but geez, I thought that was ugly. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. So I went for the UK variant, but the tiger variant actually did turn out pretty cute. Next up, we have, who would have guessed it, Persona merch. As you guys know, I'm obsessed with Persona, and obviously I'm obsessed with the music of Persona, and as a vinyl collector, I had to get my hands on all of the records, which are very expensive on the aftermarket. Wow, I'm appalled at the prices I'm seeing. But they actually had this one, which is the Persona 5 Royal 3 LP set. It was in stock on I Am 8-Bit, their website. I think it's still in stock it's still in stock as I'm filming this. I don't know if it will be in the future, but this was very expensive. I think it cost me about 150 Canadian after shipping. And I ordered this in November and it got here beginning of January. Honestly, their shipping was incredibly slow. It took them ages to ship it out, period. And then once they shipped it out, it took literally a month and a half for it to get here. Not impressed, honestly, like really not impressed with their shipping. And I paid $37 US for that shipping. honestly kind of absurd. I'm not very pleased with that, but the vinyl itself is gorgeous. It came in perfect condition. I've played it. There are no pops, no hisses, nothing. It plays beautifully. And look at how gorgeous this is. So this is like the front. It's a trifold, or a gatefold, do they call it? I love the ones that fold like this. I just think they're so gorgeous. So it has the in-game calendar. It has Changing the World Takes Heart, and then just like some, I don't know, of the like stylistic Tokyo. But the coolest part about this LP is this front cover here. So you see it kind of has these like, they're like clear windows, right? And each of the records, let me pull them out. The records come in these like slip covers that are gold with like all the characters on them. Can you guys see that? And then on the back side. And you can actually like switch out which ones you want, and it'll change the picture in the front of the vinyl, or the front of the like record thing, which I think is the coolest thing ever. I love it. And all of the records are different colors. So this is the side D and C. So this is the red one, my favorite of the bunch. It's kind of like a metallic red. Oh my god, these records look amazing. And all of the different ones have the different masks for the different characters. So this one has An and Ryuji, and Makoto and Morgana on this one. So I love it. Since there's 3 records, they're all different colors. I'll show them in the B-roll. There's this one that's like a translucent black gray color, and then one that is gold. So yeah, super, super in love with these. This record set was worth every expensive penny that I spent. And, oh, this is the back. I don't think I showed the back. And I also got the Persona 5 Essential Edition and Persona 4 records from I Am 8-Bit Japan. So they're sold out on the I Am 8-Bit US site, but then I was like, let me look around a little bit, and I found them in stock. So if you guys are hunting for the Persona 5 and the Persona 4 and the Persona 3 and the box set that has all of the Persona vinyl, and Persona 1 and 2 actually, they had them all in stock on the I Am 8-Bit JP website. So if you use a proxy, you can pick those up. So yeah, that's what I did. They're on their way to me now. I'm so excited. I'm so glad I found them for retail. Oh, so happy. Okay, we have 2 more. First one being UnAlive by Mori Calliope. Excuse me. This was part of her birthday set. I also bought the matching poster because the artwork is just so stunning. And this record is gorgeous. Now, I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. I don't like most of Mori's music. I think it's kind of it's just not my style, to be honest. But I love the artwork of this, and as a collector, I picked it up because I know her other vinyl that came out is worth a pretty penny on the aftermarket, and I just loved this artwork so much. I needed this in my collection. I do really like her song with Gura, Q, so there was that at least, and there's a few of these that I don't mind on here, but yeah, her music's not my favorite, but the artwork and design of this vinyl was definitely worth it for me. And finally, we have something that's not really anime related, but this is a Canadian-Japanese artist, I believe, and she's made a lot of anime music. Let me just take it out. So this is the Key Ingredient vinyl by Mili. I'm a huge Mili fan. I love their music, her music. I'm not sure if it's just her producing the music, but this was their 10th anniversary vinyl that they did, and it's basically a stripped version of like some of their most popular songs. Like, just look how gorgeous that is. And the vinyl, I think, is red. I can't remember, actually. Yeah, so the vinyl is red. You guys can't see. So, yeah, actually gorgeous. So beautiful, so high quality. I'm immensely impressed with this, and the music on it is beautiful. It has some of my favorite songs. If you guys are interested in listening to Mili, my favorite track, probably, that she's ever made is RTRT. I'll link it in the description below. I absolutely love that song. It's very sad, but I love that song so much. So very, very happy to have picked this up. All right, y'all. I know I said I had merch, but this video is already going so long, and I can't reach my wall scrolls to take them down. I'm too short. I have to get my stool out. So I'll put B-roll and just talk about them really, really quick, like 30 seconds. I picked up 2 Hyoka wall scrolls recently from Amiyami, and I'm so obsessed with them. You guys know how big of a fan I am of Hyoka and of Kyoto Animation in general, so when I saw they were releasing these tapestries, I was like, I need them. I need them in my life right now. So I picked up one of Chitonda cooking in foods class, and one of Chitonda and Oreki, I think his name is. It's been a long time since I watched it. And they are so cute, and they look so nice together on my wall. I'll put some B-roll of them on my wall. They're just beautiful. and I love them, and I love Chitanda! And the cooking one, she's wearing the same outfit as my figure of her that I have, and I just, I love it so much. So I am very happy to have added those two to my collection. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this haul video. It's always fun to show not just figures, but some vinyl and merch. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching as usual, and thank you to all of my patrons over on Patreon, with an even bigger special thanks to all of my Chica tier patrons. Remember June, Zen Nezu, Merry Christmas, Melinda, Gregory, CJ, JP, Luca, Retro Richie, Styrak, Leon Blade, and Ari. Thank you so much for your support. As always, thank you so much for watching. What did you pick up this January? I'd love to know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting. I love to talk to you all, and I'd love for you to join my community here on YouTube. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye!